Hello everyone, I'm Baduk, and I'm here today to bring you some 5Q games, I guess. Um, my friend Brandon, or Contraband Go, as he's known on YouTube, has started making a lot of videos, and he wants to compete a little bit with me, so I figured I should start off making the same completely original videos, and it should be fine. So I figured I would start off with some 5Q games, and we'll see how we go from there. Alright, let's see how long it takes before I even get one game on a brand new account. Who knows? Alright, that didn't take too long, so let's see, let's go. I'm going to play my normal opening that I would do as white. In this case, he's not allowing me to do that, so it's going to be a cross game. So let's play a 3-3 in the other corner for fun. Alright, approaching my 3-4. You have a couple options here to just do the diagonal, the knight's move, something, or to go and take a 3-3 would be fine. Since he has influential stones, I learned this from Brandon, right? I got to do the diagonal here instead. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see if he's right. Now it's hard to build off of the 3-3 stone. So the best place to go in this case for building would be approaching on this side. And otherwise probably just taking this 3-3 point directly. So let's approach from this side and see how it goes. I think since this is a cross game, I'm perfectly fine just jumping into the corner. We could also do a double approach, but to keep it simple, I'm just going to take the corner, because that's how I prefer to do it. Just Joseki here. Okay. So now would be good for him to approach on the bottom side if he can. Something like this move here at h3 would be good, which would threaten f3, would be very severe against my group, and I'd probably want to defend. So he's going to do that first. Let me see, which side would I care more about? If I go this way, then I have to jump this way, I think. So let's go... I don't know. I'm not sure the best way, so I'll just go this way and see what happens. He wants to build some more influence, which is fine with me. You don't really want to tanuki when they do this, because you get a good result in the corner if you respond directly. He should probably be either jumping out or extending out. If he pushes down, that's potentially questionable. We'll see what he does. So the old Joseki, if I remember it right, so when he extends here, I do the knight's move. Then he does like a 2-space jump. But he's going to do this one instead. Normally it's okay to just wedge in these situations, as long as they can't capture the wedging stone. I've seen that mistake, maybe. I've definitely never done it myself. Yeah, just wedge should be fine. You wedge here just to give them cutting points. If you extend, they can connect and then it reverts back to a different variation, and it should be fine. So he decided to block off the right side here, which I'm already stopping from it being built pretty easily with this stone here. So you can jump or do the knight's move here. I'm not sure which one's better. You could cut. Makes a fight, but I think that doesn't really matter right now, and it should be okay to just do like a knight's move here. Prevent him from being able to build on the other side as well. So he's taking out a formation on this side. If he's able to push here, He will then be able to connect this and make this a very large position. So I can either prevent that from happening by pushing up to stop them from connecting up, or I can preemptively stop him from being able to build much here. This was a very big move earlier, so it might be good to take it away from him. Then if he connects up, it's not too big of a deal. Yeah, I think I like that. So if he does this knight's move or push, that would be okay. But he decides to do this formation over here now. So we have a couple options. We can do what I was saying earlier and push this to prevent them from connecting up and making a large wall. Or we can go over to the left side here. If we do go to the left side, we want to probably come in low like this to try to get some sort of extra thing on the outside. Or I think this is the bigger side here, though this side has some weakness. So I think I'm going to try this one. I'm going to we'll just play. Let's see, this one goes in for more of the corner, and this one tries to be a little bit more safe on the outside. So let's be a little bit more safe on the outside and see what we get. Just to break up the formation. Haven't really done any sort of invasions yet. I would still count this as part of the opening. Something that's nice about my opponent, though, is that he's taking a decent amount of time. So he's actually trying to think through his moves, so I guess I get to have a drink here. Oh, nice. So if I take the corner directly, and he blocks me here.
Yoyomi now starts.
Oh, Yoyomi now starts. Yeah, if he blocks me here, it feels a little bit bad. I feel like I think I should be pushing first and then taking the corner. So let's push. If he takes the corner away from me, I can Hane here and survive on the outside like my original plan. Since he extended, I can now take the corner and my corner group should be alive. Yep, after extending here, I should be fine in the corner. He's turning here to, I guess, make these points, but we should double check the corner. I think there's nothing there. If he blocks me here, it doesn't look like they're...
9, 8,
looks like I might owe a move
7,
after he plays one more here.
5, 4.
So if you want to be safe, you can probably play this move. And we'll see how it goes. He should probably not block me, and he should take a big point somewhere. Like the corner over here. B3 is pretty large now. Ah, this one. Interesting. So he's really going all in on the center here. I don't really mind that. That's not necessarily bad. He already has a bunch of center potential. I really don't want these zones getting connected right away.
7,
so I think
6,
I don't mind
4, 3,
just attaching here. This should prevent the connection. If he pushes down and you block, tries to push through, it's an Atari. You can connect and you're safe here. Just extending out, break the shape here. Because if he pushes in either direction, it's a really bad shape. It's pushing through the elephant's eye. There's no need to Atari. Ah, there we go. He tried to save it by playing a slightly different shape. I don't mind turning at least one more time to get a presence out into the center. And then now would be a good time to break up the center formation as well, I think. Pushing here and coming out to stop him from connecting. You don't need to keep going out in the center here because you are already in it. Congratulations, I can receive fox coins by clicking on the welfare tree. Oh, 1 second. Nice. Anyway. Like I said, we can just Hane through here. And let me see. There are some cutting points, but they should be fine. So I can push again at least. Peeping at the cutting point. To protect it, you can do this move, but if he pushes through, then that's a little bit awkward, because he can Atari. But if I Hane on top here, this is a slightly awkward
9,
shape for him.
8, 7.
So let's Hane here first. If my stones on the outside get strong, then I don't need to connect this cutting point here. Seems like I can double Hane. Because there's this double Atari here. This feels really awkward for black to get surrounded like this. And now there's still Aji there for black. But for white, black has all of the ladders here. So in order to protect this, I either need to give up a specific stone or protect them both with this move,
9,
which allows them to do peeps.
8, 7, 6.
I think that should be fine.
4.
He can peep on both sides if he wants to. But see how we wrapped around his shape and we didn't have to protect our cutting point here.
9, 8, 7.
Now he's turning. Simple move would just be the empty triangle, but it looks like you could jump here, because if he does this, you Atari, and Atari here, and you capture a stone, which seems pretty nice. But there's a little bit of Aji there
8,
with this
7,
move,
6, 5.
so it's probably better to just come out like this. So now he's doing the peeps. Does this one really matter too much? We could jump this way, or push here. He Ataris and comes out. And then we can jump this way. Sort of reduce him. If we connect, he does this
9,
one, we connect.
8,
It's not too big a deal. Oh, my opponent went offline. See how long it takes before they come back. Maybe we'll cut this part out if we have to. Alright, let's see. We got 30 seconds. I guess we should potentially see what the count is on the board. I have 3 corners, at the very least, right now.
9, 8,
He's back.
7, 6.
So we don't have to count. Oh, no, he's gone again. Maybe. So I think he has to just capture the stone. It's a little bit of Aji there, so I can push one more time. And then I can just jump out this direction. So he does have some awkward shape, though.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So I'm going to take this end game move first to see if he's going to allow me to have any Aji in this area. Okay, so now there's a cutting point here. If he doesn't protect it, then I can probably just invade directly. Or at the very least, clamp. And this group is very strong on the outside
9,
here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So we shouldn't have to worry too much about anything. Ah, that one. Interesting. So now I'm perfectly fine with jumping over here to reduce this area, because I also have this clamp to reduce it even more. So we want to stay connected as best we can. That's interesting. So I guess he's going to cut me here. So we'll just take the strength here and give this up and do this clamp. Which I think is very awkward for my opponent. Now there's this Ko as well. If I connect and he connects, there is still some Aji. But for now, I don't need to worry too much about it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's just play this move to protect my cutting point and make my group a little bit stronger. And then it feels like I have a lot of points, but I don't know because we didn't count. So I have about 30 points.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So let's reduce on this side here. And we need to try to do something with the center if we can.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
This 5Q is actually playing fairly well. Never mind. I was going to say fairly well. Looks like I can just push down here. This Hane gives you quite a lot of living shape, so they shouldn't really let you do this Hane. So, but I guess he feels behind, so maybe he's trying to get back in.
9.
So we could just do this to be pretty close to alive. If we jump out and he jumps
9,
here, that's sort of his
8.
goal. So let's try to prevent his goal by haunting over the top of him and see what he wants to do there. If he's too forceful, then he gives this group more eye shape. So we'll see. See if he plays from a distance, which would be potentially good. Oh, no. So the double Hane. If the Atari's here, and I go out, then this group is basically fine, and I still don't have to protect this cutting point anymore, which is nice. Oh, that way. That's interesting. Okay. Well. There's so much random Aji here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So let's Atari here and make some shape by Atariing him down. And then we'll protect our own shape. I think I can just turn here. We can still protect our own shape some more here with this turn. He has to be a little bit careful. Just threatening the Atari to come through. Just around this side. So these 3 center stones are somewhat weak. Looks like I can peep here too, which is nice. So might as well. And can we come over the top of this group? Not too easily. So let's just jump out over here. We should have one eye here. And then we can make some basic shape with... There's this one still. Makes a basic shape with this move. Should help get us more eyes. We don't want to let that one connect up over here. And yes, this stone will be dead, but we get this move, and now we basically have 2 eyes with just this one move. We can also get this Atari for fun. And now we can threaten black a little bit by poking at his cutting point. We could potentially have cut directly if we wanted to. I prefer not to do that, though. Hane, just because we can. Doesn't really need to be a reason there. He still has Aji here, so The whole top group is not necessarily alive if I get to come over there. This move should be Sente. For me, he should not have Hanade there, because now I can cut through and kill these 3 stones. So his Hane was a bad move.
Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now I was thinking about it.
2 Yoyomis left.
If he connects here, I should be able to push. And if he Atari's here and here, I'm connected in the center. If he Atari's here, then double Atari's, I can just extend out this way. So let's take these 3 stones. He doesn't have enough liberties to really fight anything here.
Nine, 8, 7.
He went offline again. We'll see if his time runs out. Because you get less time, it looks like. Looks like he might be back. I won by forfeit. Alright. So I'm going to try to upload these videos every Wednesday at the very least. So if you enjoyed this, make sure to like the video and leave some comments about what you think went well and what you hated. So I'll see you guys next week. Alright, have fun.